I'm gonna make this video, or call it a confession video. And what I want to confess is that I really know when I'm losing myself in a relationship. Before I got into the previous relationship, I was perfectly fine with my life. And one of the things that I remember my ex-husband told me, Terrence, he told me, whatever you do in life, and then he said, listen to me clearly with what I'm getting ready to tell you. Whatever you do in life, he said, before you do it, ask yourself this question: is it something I really want to do? And he said, if the answer is no, he said, fuck it. That's one of the things that I tried to live by, but I slipped. I really did. I slipped. So that's the confession that I'm making. There are things that Lynn Littlejohn that I'm not qualified to put up with, or not qualified to even be a part of. I'm not qualified, and I'm just speaking in general. I'm not naming naming anything specific, but I am going to speak in general. I'm not qualified to be talked to in a condescending manner. I'm not qualified to be called bitches and hoes. And I know that there are a lot of women, they put up with that, and I've heard it because I've seen it, because I'm a pastor. I was previously a pastoring alongside my ex-husband. I've been and seen a lot of relationship situations. And so I know that there are a lot of women that put up with that just because they feel like they need to be successful in the relationship, whether the relationship is working or not. So they stay in it. They stay in that. I can't imagine being called a bitch over and over. I just cannot imagine being called a hoe over and over when I'm neither one of those things. I just cannot imagine living in that status or living in that way. Just to be able to say I'm in a relationship. Trust is so fucking overrated. All of that is. All of it's bullshit, and it's overrated. It is totally overrated. You ladies, as women, you could recognize things. Know in your heart of hearts that it's not what you want, but you stay in it. You actually stay in it. I am confessing that I'm looking back, and I have asked the question, what was I doing and what was I thinking? That's literally in all of my relationships. So I've resolved moving forward that even though I've only had 5 years of single living, that I will remain single because it works for me. I would never refer to myself as a bitch or a hoe. I would never ever talk condescending to myself. I would never ever do damage or harm to myself. I would never spit on myself. I just would not do those things. And so it just makes life for me better. Puts me in the right place. Because I love me.